Most people rarely discuss it, but the vulva, the external part of the female anatomy, naturally comes in many shapes and sizes. Some women have smaller inner lips, labia minora, while others have more prominent ones. But what does it really mean if you have larger vaginal lips? Is it linked to health, psychology, or sexual experience? Let's explore what science and psychology actually reveal. It's completely normal, despite what media shows. One of the biggest misconceptions is that larger labia are unusual or unattractive. That's simply not true. Medical research confirms that labia size and shape vary widely from person to person. Some women have inner lips that extend beyond the outer ones, and that's entirely natural. Unfortunately, adult media often shows only one type, leading many to feel insecure. But remember, variation is the norm. You may experience heightened sensitivity. Because larger labia have more surface area and nerve endings, some women notice more sensation or pleasure during intimacy. This isn't universal, but for many, it can mean extra stimulation and unique enjoyment. Think of it as your body's natural individuality. It can influence confidence, positively or negatively. Psychological studies suggest that body image plays a big role here. Some women with visible or larger labia feel empowered and confident in their natural bodies, while others may feel shy or self-conscious, especially if they've been exposed to narrow beauty standards. Education, supportive partners, and self-acceptance often help turn insecurity into confidence. It has no effect on health, fertility, or hygiene. There's a persistent myth that labia size relates to sexual activity or fertility, but that's completely false. Size differences come from genetics and hormones, not behavior. A larger vulva doesn't mean anything about a woman's choices, lifestyle, or health. It's purely anatomy. It can strengthen self-awareness and self-esteem. Many women who embrace their natural anatomy, and especially when it doesn't fit society's ideal, report stronger body confidence and resilience. Psychology research links body acceptance with higher self-esteem and emotional well-being. Owning your uniqueness can be deeply empowering. Final thoughts. Having larger vaginal lips doesn't mean anything negative. It simply means you're human, with your own beautiful variation. There's no single perfect way to look. The more you understand your body and accept it, the more confident, empowered, and free you become. Part 2. The psychology behind body acceptance and labia diversity. Society shapes how women feel about their bodies. Across history, beauty standards have constantly changed, and that includes intimate anatomy. In some cultures, fuller or more visible labia are seen as symbols of maturity and sensuality, while in others, the media promotes smaller, neater appearances. These mixed messages often shape how women feel about themselves. Psychology shows that body shame isn't natural, it's learned. Once you realize this, self-acceptance becomes much easier. Comparison leads to insecurity, not truth. Social media, filters, and adult entertainment often display unrealistic portrayals of the female body. Comparing yourself to these edited images can create unnecessary doubt and anxiety. Remember, the human body is incredibly diverse. Every woman's anatomy tells her own story, shaped by genetics, hormones, and life experiences. There is no better or worse version, only different expressions of the same beauty. Embracing uniqueness can increase confidence in relationships. Psychologists have found that women who accept and appreciate their natural anatomy tend to have higher sexual confidence and stronger emotional intimacy with partners. When you're not worried about how you look, you can focus more on connection, pleasure, and communication, the things that actually matter in intimacy. Education reduces shame and misinformation. Many myths about vaginal appearance come from lack of education. Learning about anatomy, especially from scientific or medical sources, helps replace fear and shame with understanding. The more informed you are, the more control and comfort you gain over your own body. Knowledge truly is self-empowerment. 10. Confidence is not about perfection. It's about acceptance. Psychological research repeatedly shows that confidence doesn't come from meeting beauty standards. It comes from embracing yourself as you are. When you stop apologizing for your natural body, you stop giving society the power to define your worth. That shift changes everything, from how you move to how you love. Part 3. Confidence, Relationships, and the Power of Self-Acceptance 11. True confidence begins with body neutrality. You don't have to love every part of yourself right away, and that's okay. Psychology suggests that starting with body neutrality, simply accepting that your body is normal and functional, is a powerful step toward confidence. The goal isn't perfection, it's peace. When you treat your body with neutrality and respect, self-love naturally grows over time. K. Open conversations reduce stigma. Many women feel embarrassed even talking about their anatomy, which allows myths and insecurities to persist. But studies show that open, honest conversations with friends, partners, or health professionals can drastically reduce shame. Talking about the body with maturity and curiosity promotes emotional healing and normalizes what's always been natural. Relationship. Confidence starts with self-acceptance. When you accept your body as it is, your energy changes. You carry yourself differently, with more assurance and calmness. Partners often respond to that confidence positively. True attraction goes beyond appearance. It's rooted in comfort, authenticity, and emotional safety. Self-acceptance can make you not only feel better, but also strengthen real intimacy. Awareness breaks generational stigma. For decades, women were told to stay silent about their bodies. But the new wave of body education and psychology is changing that. By learning and teaching others, whether through conversations, social media, or education, you help break harmful cycles of shame passed down through generations. Awareness creates freedom for future women to grow up confident, informed, and unashamed. Empowerment through understanding. Once you understand that every body is unique, shaped by nature, not culture, you reclaim power. Your body isn't something to fix. It's something to understand and celebrate. The more you learn, the less control society's expectations have over you. That realization can transform not just how you see your body, but how you live your life. Final thoughts. Part 3. Larger labia, smaller labia. It doesn't define your beauty, worth, or femininity. What defines you is your mindset, your confidence, and how you treat yourself. Education turns insecurity into empowerment, and self-acceptance turns silence into strength. Your body is not a mistake. It's a masterpiece designed by nature with perfect individuality. The more you embrace it, the more confident, free, and fulfilled you'll feel. Part 4. The Power of Knowing, Accepting, and Loving Your Body 16. Knowledge replaces fear with confidence. When we don't understand our own bodies, it's easy to fall into insecurity or comparison. But once you learn the truth, the science, the psychology, and the facts, fear disappears. Understanding your anatomy helps you see beauty through a new lens, not as something to judge, but as something to respect. Tat. Every body tells a unique story. Your body has evolved, grown and adapted through time, just like your emotions and experiences. Whether your labia are small, large, symmetrical, or asymmetrical, they're simply part of your biological design. It's a reminder that diversity is the essence of humanity, not a flaw. Ain. Stop chasing the ideal, start embracing the real. Psychologists agree that chasing unrealistic beauty ideals leads to long-term dissatisfaction. True peace comes when you stop comparing and start appreciating what's yours. Confidence isn't about fitting in, it's about standing strong in your uniqueness. Your body deserves kindness, not criticism. We often show compassion to others, but forget to give the same kindness to ourselves. Self-criticism drains confidence, while self-compassion builds it. The next time you look at your body, remind yourself, this is me, real, alive, and beautiful in my own way. Empowerment begins with education. When you understand the truth about your body, you stop letting others define it for you. Education is freedom, and freedom is power. The more you know, the more confident you become in every part of your life, not just your body image. Final message. Outro. Your body is not something to compare. It's something to celebrate. Every line, curve, and feature tells a story of strength, survival, and individuality. The more you embrace it, the stronger you become, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. Part 5. Redefining Beauty and Empowering the Mind 21. Beauty is diversity, not uniformity, across cultures and generations. Perceptions of beauty have constantly evolved. What one society celebrates, another may hide, proving that beauty has never been about one fixed image. True beauty lies in diversity. When you stop trying to fit in, you start to stand out in the most authentic way possible. Point 2. The psychology of acceptance creates peace. Research in body image. Psychology shows that acceptance lowers anxiety, boosts self-esteem, and improves relationships. The moment you stop judging your body and begin appreciating it, you experience real emotional freedom. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means seeing yourself without filters or fear.